Whatever you were looking at last week was not nearly as attractive as me. You know it, and I know it. So clearly, your priorities are fucked up. Here's what you missed. Motherfucker!
You got married?
What was I supposed to do? Sit on my porch hoping one day you'd show back up? Bedrooms are all locked.
Where am I supposed to sleep?
It's back to the gutter you stepped in last night, or you're on the couch.
Have you been taking your anti-rejection meds?
My bitch of a newfound daughter hasn't been giving them to me.
Are you retarded, Frank? You should be able to take responsibility for your own medications.
Kevin and I are separating.
What?
He doesn't even notice I'm alive. The only thing he cares about is the damn babies.
Yo, Deadly Debbie.
Making enemies already? Didn't know you were gonna go all Chuck Norris on me.
You okay?
That was the nicest thing anyone's ever done for me.
What the hell happened?
Crazy carrot boy took my baby. He needs to be put away into crazy people place and put electric in his head.
We need to get him committed even if he doesn't want to go.
They just need your signature.
They have to take him. At least he'll be getting some kind of fucking help.
You still love me?
No, I don't.
Okay, here we go.
Dirty.
Down and dirty. Hi, you Shameless fans. You got William H. Macy here.
And I'm Emmy Rossum.
And I am Nancy M. Pimentel.
Nancy, you write this, right?
I write this business.
You write the stuff that we say.
I do.
And Macy, you directed this episode.
And I directed this episode.
There'll be proof on the screen in just a moment.
That I directed it?
Yes.
Oh, because my name? Or
Yeah.
because the first scene sucks?
Both. I mean, your name.
Oh. It's a thrill to see your name up there.
It really is. I like pausing it and taking a picture.
Do you really?
I do.
You do not.
I do, and I put it on Facebook sometimes.
You do not.
I'm a nerd.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, I don't follow you on Facebook. We're not friends on Facebook. I'm not really on Facebook.
We're not really friends. Wait, what? Nancy and Pimentel. Hey, Nancy!
Did you get a picture of that?
We could roll back.
Yes.
I also like to see my name on the slate. That's pretty cool. Oh, you get 2 credits.
Macy! Bill Macy! Fiona's ass! Woo!
It was so cold that day.
It was so cold the witches' tits were calling in sick.
Escaping a fire?
Brilliant comedic line.
This is a hard location to find because there's a set in L.A. and then we're trying to find what it might look like on the outside.
The inside of this was actually like a weird theater workshop. So when you climbed actually back through that window, it wasn't inside Gus's apartment. There were actually like strange
costumes,
huge clown costumes and show tune costumes. Very strange.
It was the costume shop, yeah.
It's a beautiful shot, though.
Look at your breaths.
I know.
My breaths?
Both of them.
All of them.
All 3, your breath too. Man, it was cold.
We had sex yesterday.
Ooh, slut.
You wrote it.
You doubled down yesterday is really what happened.
That's right. She had a twofer yesterday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, Rossum, I don't know how you do this. It just, everything you're feeling shows in your face. You're lucky that way.
Good shot there, Bill.
Thanks, Bill.
Look at that.
Like
oh
this
yeah,
music
Ian's
too.
in the nut house here.
Yeah.
Mijos.
Is this in L.A.?
Yes.
Orange carrot boy.
Okay, this is where I got tricky. We put a weird lens in.
For what he sees?
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Is
Yeah.
that a wide angle fish?
Yeah, and everything, it's the depth of field was zip, and we put a lot of light on his face, so everybody looked weird.
I need to go home. 72 hours, mijo.
We're pretty much all handheld. We don't do any dolly or steady cam, not much stuff like that. It's all pretty choppy, and Kevin McKnight operates. Our DP pretty much does it all himself.
I know. And they hold it pretty steady, too. That's pretty good.
Look, I'm not on duty until 7, all right?
Yeah, open the door.
I was an RA, so I...
Were you really?
Yeah, for 3 years, and there was always some naked kid who locked himself out.
Okay, so funny.
That was fun auditioning those guys.
It was.
Yeah.
Third time this has happened, you've only been here a day.
Look at his long, lanky body.
I know, he looks
I
like he's
love
out of
that
a...
we're really equal opportunity nudists
I know.
on this show.
Yeah.
We don't just do like hot chicks.
No, we do hot guys, like he's hot.
And we've also done like super old women pretending to be dead.
Yes.
And old homeless guys taking
yeah.
a bath in the pool naked.
With their penis out. Mm-hmm. It's nothing like asking a player to pull their penis out.
I know.
Oh, yes, you do.
Look how tall he's gotten. He
I know.
is a good-looking kid.
I was just
I
looking
know.
at pictures from the first season the other day.
He was
and,
a
like,
baby.
Time
He was
loop app.
such a
and
baby.
It's blowing my mind.
It was so weird when we got back and his voice had changed. He was
Yeah.
that double baritone.
And he's just gotten so good, too. We can write so many funny stories for him. His Axe spray.
It's really interesting because he's not actually that interested in being an actor when he grows up. And Emma Kenny, who plays Debbie, just definitely wants to direct and act and do everything. And they're so different, but they're both great.
What does Ethan want to do?
Except only one is yours and 3 don't even live here anymore. Yes, hi, I'm calling about Ian Gallagher. Yeah, he was admitted last night. Yeah, what are your visiting hours? 2 to 3. And can anyone visit?
Okay, here was one of my conceits. I put that bag of flour out and featured it at the very beginning so I could pay it off later.
Okay, thank you. 16 and over.
We do, one of our central sets is this kitchen scene, and what we like to do is create a lot of movement and chaos and in and outs in our kitchen scenes, and they're really
It's a prop nightmare.
yeah, but it's fun to write and have. This is where we focus on people talking over each other and starting and jumping to another topic and people coming in and out of the scenes.
The rehearsals on our show are about 3 times longer than any other show, too, because we do such big hunks at a time. We do the whole scene every time.
That's where our shooting is so quick, though.
Yeah.
We don't sit there and shoot it for a million years because we rehearsed it so much and well.
You do realize who you're talking to, right?
Kevin is great at getting that lighting instantly. I don't know how he does it.
Nunchucks and a pack of condoms.
Oh, Carl. Oh, little Carl's growing up.
Magnum.
Hey, wait, how are you directing and
Were you using playback or were you just trusting?
Yeah. I'm such an idiot. I had playback and I watched everything except myself. I suck in this episode.
I don't think that's true.
I don't think that's true.
I missed so many moments, though. I forgot to get coverage on the part coming up.
Responsibility. I'm an adult.
So do you call action and cut when you're acting in the scene?
No, I haven't. I had the first do it. I always have.
Your house.
And do you then, when you
have coverage here? What are you talking about?
Yeah, this was okay. It's later on.
when they cut, do you check in with somebody to get a note?
Yep, I ask everybody if, do I stink? How's it going? Does it work?
But that's kind of your approach. What's amazing about Bill, just close your ears for a second while I wax poetic about you, is that for somebody so incredibly accomplished as you, you're still not afraid to ask everyone around you if it sucks or not, or if it's funnier this way or that way. And that shows, just who you are and how humble you are and how willing to take other people's opinions you are. And I think that's something that everyone can learn on set.
Well,
our crew stands around us and on every set every other day, and they know if something's working or not.
Yeah, they do.
I love this scene. I love when two people fight and they're just not making sense. It's just more about the tension. And this is our writer's room. We do a lot of drafts of our outline and then a lot of drafts of our scripts, and we give each other a lot of notes. And this scene for me was just not working. And somebody in the writer's room said, they used to be the breastfeeding girls in there. Put that in the background to just show the sort of this tapestry of this fight happening with this comedic bit in the back of naked girls.
Also, it puts a lid on their fighting.
Exactly.
It makes it more intense because until they lose it, like here.
Please. You'll be running after them when they're 35 years old.
At least one parent will.
Get out.
Oh, my pleasure.
Here's your last stupid box.
What the hell are you doing? Go! This is going nowhere.
I was just leaving.
Yeah, after I told you to leave.
No, I was thinking about it.
I love it. I just love it. I love where we went with them this season. Because they're such the perfect couple, and...
I know, I can't be... shows you what babies will do to a house.
Mm-hmm.
Is that my shirt?
Oh. I can give it back? I was just looking for something. I love how we can take one set from one season into another season. So this set is actually on the stage in LA, and we reconfigured it, or I had nothing to do with that, but they reconfigured it. It was originally Robbie's house, right? From the season before. Isn't that right, Nancy? It's Robbie's house where Fiona goes and then she's hiding under the table.
Yeah.
She's in a relationship with Mike. This is actually the same apartment in a different configuration.
Oh.
So it's interesting how much you can change things with redecorating, moving a door around, changing some windows, adding an attic.
Remember how this scene evolved a lot? We rehearsed this a good bit. I think the thing we did that was good is we lightened it up at the beginning. We held off the serious talk as long as we could.
It just happened. We were unfinished.
Is it still unfinished?
Steve Kazee, who plays Gus, won the Tony for...
Once. On Broadway. He's a beautiful voice.
Yeah. When he auditioned for us, he just blew us out of the water with his singing.
What? By the way, Fiona, never a good idea. Don't ever introduce your ex to your current.
Yeah, what were you thinking, Fiona?
Nancy, why are you writing this? This is just going to end badly.
Yeah.
I know. Well, I'm gonna do a rewrite right now.
Perfect.
I want to meet him. What could go wrong?
I'm a nice guy. I'm not gonna do anything crazy.
You know, B camera got a lot of the great shots in here. These extras were fantastic.
I love the mustard-colored shirts and how some of them are faded.
It makes me feel really bad for these day players who are coming in and they've been cast as crazy psychos.
Yeah, right?
And because they must know that they can look like crazy psychos.
They wouldn't have gotten a job.
It makes me feel terrible.
Waiting for me in Yevgeny. I need to see Fiona. I'll ask you one more time. Do you want me to sedate you, dumb turkey ass?
I love what this guy did. He's sort of kind.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people came in pretty aggressive, and he did a great audition.
Was that girl crying?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That was a great shot. I like dirty shots.
You like everything dirty, Nancy.
That's a good point.
Oh, Lord, this was so cold this day. These poor extras.
This is Chicago.
Oh, man.
Arcade fire tickets.
Jeez. Oh. That kid had a great delivery. I mean, the line was great, but...
The line's great.
Yeah.
He's so good.
He really is.
Jeremy is so goddamn good.
He's getting better, too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Noel is so good.
I know. These two just tore it up.
They really did.
Not for hospital, for moving out.
And she does not have a Russian accent
At
in
all.
real life.
No.
She is...
It's pretty doggone good. I was
so
fooled.
good. She's an acting teacher.
Is she really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Shanola teaches acting to kids, too.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Because he doesn't live here anymore.
You can't just kick him out. He's sick. He has a disease, like fucking...
It's interesting. It's the first time Noel was ever sort of negotiating with anybody that I could remember, you know?
You're freeloading here, so if you don't like it, the front door's plenty...
And then he changes his mind and shows her the door.
His character has had such an amazing evolution when you think about who he was in the first couple seasons, how tough he
Right.
was, how he wouldn't come out to his family, and now you have this incredible arc, and he's playing it so well, with so much compassion and empathy and confusion, and I really, really love the Mickey Ian stuff this season.
Me
It's
too.
probably my favorite stuff of the season.
It's
I
the
was
first
incredibly jealous of it.
Oh.
I was just like sitting in the table reads going like, God, I wish this was my storyline.
God, I wish I were a gay character having this storyline.
Yeah, pretty much.
This was Bill's first scene he directed of this episode.
Is it? Oh, right.
Remember? Because we did it when we were still shooting episode 6.
Right, I forgot about that. And these
and
babies.
the babies are crying.
It's just a masterful cut.
Yeah, it is.
Because the babies are not there in that shot, right?
Yeah.
My fault. If she was a little bit more into our kids, maybe, I don't know, it would turn me on and I could fuck her.
Ooh.
And they were this big giant dude hovering over, screaming. The kids were so upset.
I know.
Got my juices flowing.
Okay, my daughters have heard enough.
She's so funny.
I love how chaste he is sometimes.
You're just as smart as Dominic, too.
Look, I'll talk to V after work, okay?
Thanks. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, D.
So cute.
Bye-bye. Bye, girls. See, bye-bye. Say bye-bye.
And they have that new baby smell. When they're not crying, they're so cute.
That new baby smell.
You know, like, what babies smell like? They smell so good.
Now, look, this is in L.A., and you can tell because...
There's grass.
It looks a little warm.
It looks super warm.
Compared to that scene with Lip.
Yo, what up? Oh, man, watching. What's up?
One of the times that we were shooting in LA, it looked way too warm.
I swear. That's kind of cool. Hey, you guys met Debbie yet?
Hi.
What's up? Hey. Hey, what's up, Debbie?
Okay, I gotta run a class.
Oh, yeah, we've had to snow down Los Angeles in September.
It's amazing, too. It looks so real.
Yeah. September's really hot here. It'll be in the 90s, and all the extras have to wear winter coats, and we put snow all over the streets.
Oh, Lord, I bullied my way through this gag with the hose on my forehead.
How did you do that? Is it just makeup and she's pretending it has suction?
Yeah, we made a rig. It was kind of complicated. Mr. Hisrich kept saying, it's not funny enough, cut it.
Are you listening?
That's out of character for him.
Yeah, right.
That's our producer, you guys.
He comes and looks mean when you get to about 11 and a half hours. See, we just made a thing to make it stick.
It's funny. It's very in her character.
Totally.
Well, this is before she shoots you in the arm, right?
Right.
Oh, thanks. Spoiler. Thank you.
Okay, this is the DVD.
Oh, Chucky.
Oh, Chucky, we miss you.
He'll be back.
You're really gonna shit your pants.
I did a little.
Oh, God.
You see those kids over there? You're gonna go push into them.
That kid is my friend's son.
He did well, didn't he?
He did. He did really well. Yeah. I used to waitress with this woman, Renee, and that's her big giant son now, 16 years later.
So you've waitressed, you've RA'd. Are you just living Fiona and Lip? Are you Fiona Lip?
I'm Philip.
Oh, poor Chucky. We either have him getting beat up or eating in a scene.
I know.
Just
These guys did well in this scene, though.
Yeah, they did. We were going to have him have a disease called Prader-Willi.
What?
Do you know what that disease is?
Is this a thing?
It's a thing where people don't know that they're full, so they just keep eating. We tried to work it in.
I think I have that.
This guy I've known for 100 years in the comedy world, Wayne Fetterman.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I remember you said he did a great audition, but you wanted to cast him because you felt like you like taking care of actors who have paid their dues.
Yeah,
and
right.
Who have been in it for a while.
Yeah, well, you're gonna have to take that up with the financial aid office.
I mean, so I stood in this line for
Nina, the decorator, did a great job on this, turning that. It's the outside of a gymnasium, turning it into this admissions office. Did it simply, too.
Okay, but here we are back in Chicago doing exteriors, and there's still green grass, so it's not that bad of a match. Okay.
Oh, hello. Hello.
Linus. Thank you.
Ah, that dude's hot.
Were you in the casting for him?
No, he's an extra.
I put the tool belt on him.
It's good direction.
It's good. This guy Tommy, this is a perfect example when we first started for season 1. Just having little day players who had a few lines here and there, and yeah, he just popped for us, and so we write stuff for him all the time.
I love the guys in our bar. Remember when I was sick last season and I never got to go to the bar? Every time I'd walk by and there'd be a scene in there, it hurt my feelings like you can't believe.
I love Kermit, too. Kermit's a great barfly.
Kermit is our all-purpose guy. He has done so much over the seasons. He's in the psych ward. He has... I don't remember.
He helped you when you were finding the money in the car in that episode.
We always joke in the writer's room, well, we could always have Kermit do it.
All right.
I want to visit him in the psych ward now.
People love you guys together.
Justin is so hot.
Well, you guys have
I saw him last night.
Where?
Where?
At this party,
He's here in L.A.?
A what party? Really?
Are you being serious?
Yep.
You went to a party?
No, yeah.
I did.
And Justin Chatwin was there?
Yep.
I don't understand.
Clearly.
Just meet us at Patsy's Pies. I'll text you the
No,
time.
and going to this party, I've never been so happy to be married before all those people checking each other out. It was something.
I'm leaving for Dubai.
Oh.
I want you to come with me.
You guys have such good chemistry.
Down while I work. It's a big job. It's the biggest I've ever had.
Justin and I met years before we ended up doing the show on a...
Set us up for life.
You keep forgetting. I'm married.
What?
That's right.
Dragon Ball of Evolution?
I have to go visit Ian.
I'm looking it up
Was
right
it
now.
about
I'm going to watch
testes
it right
or
now.
No, it's based on a Japanese manga. And I actually am so glad that we met there because we knew each other so well. We had spent like 4 months in Durango, Mexico together. So by the time it came to shoot the pilot and we were doing that crazy sex scene, we were like some weird hybrid of lovers and brothers and sisters. And it was great. Oh, look, you still got the gag on your head from the vacuum cleaner.
Well, that's called continuity.
Okay.
Oh, not another line.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's all about reveals in this episode.
Fucking kidding me.
I like that he said, he saw it and said, are you fucking kidding me? And then you
we
see this.
see it, yeah.
How do you decide? Do you have an idea for blocking in your head before you go to set and shoot the scene and then you...
Yep. It's sort of in my head, and with Kevin, I drew it out, and then you put it all together, and then you do the first take, and it's dreadful, and you just sit there praying that God will descend and tell you what to do to fix it.
He did. This episode's
Sometimes.
very good, Bill.
Well, thank you, love. I love this gag.
All right, just one more second. What? Who is it?
You know what's great about our cast? They do the comedy as it's written.
Thank God.
I know. What I don't like is when you get somebody who's quote-unquote a funny actor. Because
Right.
then you give them the best punchline in the world, and they want to do that punchline plus a little something extra.
Right.
And they just kill it.
Sometimes we do have a little bit of a problem with day players who kill it in the audition, and then when they get to set, I think that they get nervous or they want to impress the big time actors, and they try to make a meal out of their few lines, and that's not what they got hired for.
Well, I kind of like that the, comedy elements of the show, we don't really play for comedy.
Right.
We always play the reality of the situation, and the people in it are kind of so surreal that it ends up being kind of strangely funny.
Yeah.
But it's quite a kind of a dark, morose story if you actually think about it.
Oh, yeah. Boy, I'm noticing all the cuts. We really do cut this thing, don't we?
How long did you have in the edit and how long did you have in prep for this, Bill? And because you were obviously acting in this show while you were editing and prepping.
I had a week and a week. A week to prep it.
I love how Debbie, the roles have turned, and now Debbie's in the power position here.
They're best friends, too. They get along like a house of fire.
Like a house on fire? Is that...
Did he say House of Fire?
House of Fire.
House of Fire.
So a house and fire get along as well as Debbie and Holly.
Yeah, that's
I never
right.
understood it, but that's the phrase.
Huh.
Turn a phrase?
All right,
Turning
talking
phrase.
about putting a hat on a hat. This was not. Oh, it never made it in, huh?
Oh,
I
the
had that
woman
little
in the-
girl running. Yeah,
Mhm.
We were too long though.
Obviously not so good if I just waited 2 hours to talk
Yeah, this guy's great.
I love this guy. So this guy, when I first moved out here, a friend of mine, I don't know if she was dating him or had a crush on him, and he came into the audition, and I think after he auditioned, I said, "Oh, wait, hey, aren't you friends with Kimberly?" He just turned really red and
Oh, I
got super
remember that.
embarrassed, remember? And I think he thought he wasn't going to get the part because of that for some reason. But he was really good.
Hasn't posted yet. You fill out and sign the correct forms?
Yeah, I did last year.
You need to do it every year. Forms should have been sent to your house at the beginning of the summer. Registered mail. Is this your correct address?
Yeah.
You think someone could have signed for them? Forgot to tell you about it?
Oh, my house, anything's possible.
Well, I suggest you track those down.
Okay, thanks.
In the meantime, how do you want to take care of the $12,000 and change?
I'm gonna go find those grant forms.
Won't be processed in time.
I think Lynn Paolo, our costume designer, is so amazing too, because she makes these costumes just look like ordinary people's clothes.
Yep.
Sometimes that's harder than actually doing a costume. And I can't believe she also does Scandal, which is so over the top, kind of costumey beautiful.
Completely.
That it's just showing, her range.
Yeah. She wins a lot of awards for Scandal.
She should win a lot of awards for Shameless because she's amazing.
Jeremy is a textbook study in doing less and getting more.
Son, I need a favor. Give me your phone. Come here. Sit down. Thanks.
Oh, I got to tell you something about this scene. So, oh, Chucky. I have to wait for your line.
Good smile. All right. Beat it.
You're so mean.
Well, she's no Herb Ritz, but it'll do.
So, funny line,
Herb
first
Ritz.
of all. So Herb Ritz's sister.
How do you know everybody?
Gave me a shout out because of that. Well, I don't know her, but what I do know is my friend Eric Hyman was married.
Hyman?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Was married to him when he passed away.
Okay.
So I'm friends with Eric on Facebook, and then somehow his sister had made a comment. She was thankful for this
That's
line.
my nanny, by the way, at the desk.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Actually?
Yep.
Now still?
I say my nanny. It's for the children.
Oh. Who's your
And
nanny?
she's also an actress?
Yeah, she's really good in this scene, too. She's fantastic.
And how long has she been your nanny?
God, it's sounding
Years.
more and more like we just cast people we know, you
I
guys.
know.
We should
Of course
not
we
be
do.
saying this shit on the DVD commentary. It sounded like if you're a friend of ours, you will get a part on the show. Perfect.
I think between all of us, we've been around enough. We know everybody, right? Wait, so how long has she been your nanny?
She's not the nanny now, but 3 or 4 years.
Okay.
She's a comedy writer, does stand-up.
Yeah.
Ellen Etten. She was really good in the scene.
I don't know this dude at all.
No, he came from Chicago.
No idea who he is. Okay, that's one, you guys.
He was
Yeah.
good.
He was good.
I did sleep with him, but I had
Only
never
after.
met him before.
Got it.
We cast most of the episodes in Los Angeles, but when an actor works solely in Chicago, in what we're shooting in Chicago, then we get it online. The auditions, they put themselves on tape, and then we look at the tapes, and we all email each other of who we like the best.
And who wins? Is it usually by consensus?
Unanimous.
Yeah.
So interesting.
Yeah. It's
pretty clear.
amazing. I think in auditions, the cream really rises. The person who's the best for it. There's very few times where there's like a big debate of who. The person who's right for it really rises to the top. I love this scene.
It's a great scene.
Love it.
That kid was great.
Yeah.
We shot this on my birthday, too.
All right.
I remember they brought out cupcakes when we were done with the scene, but that's not why I like the scene.
That's a.
I love you
Noel
kicking
goes,
him, yeah.
Okay, you got to look the fuck away.
I know. I have so much fun writing for him because he could just say anything. Oh. Where's the pie? I'm hungry. I want a piece of that pie.
So heartbreaking he didn't hug me back.
I know. He's so cold.
All these gag shots on the other people, I covered it so I didn't have to use them, but they did work.
And look who's here. Mickey's here.
It is so true what you said, Emmy, about how far Noel's character's come.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. Because I cast him in the very first episode. It's season 3 with Stephen Hopkins.
Mm-hmm.
And it was the 11th hour casting. We could not find this character. He was shooting the next day. We were already starting to shoot the episode, and we left set at like 8 o'clock at night. And Chatwin referred him to us.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, because Noel's Canadian too, right?
Oh, I don't know,
I think
but
they
yeah.
were roommates at one point or something like that.
So like 8 o'clock at night,
You guys, it's really sounding like we just cast people we know.
we went to
Who wouldn't?
the casting office and saw him, and he
Look at
knocked.
the look on his face. Man,
He's so cute.
he came through on this scene.
Yeah, he really did.
Everybody was great in this scene. Brought tears to my eyes when we were doing it.
Yeah. I know. Poor Mickey.
I'm tired.
I really love all these motherfuckers like they're my family.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
Noel was weeping like a baby in this scene.
Just the sedation.
I'm gonna go.
He's so good.
Such a guy.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I love this scene. This is my favorite to write.
Oh, boy.
Dirty. It's so dirty.
Mr. Pinky makes his debut in this one.
Who's Mr. Pinky?
You'll meet him.
You'll see. Right there.
There he is, sticking his little head above.
I love how she's doing it just like a prostitute. Like
I know.
twisting. What?
Is that a fake penis?
Yeah.
I've never twisted the top. Have you, Emmy, like that?
I don't know what you're speaking about. I'm a virgin.
Oh, I forgot. Sorry. It's just like opening a jar of pickles.
No, it's not okay.
It does not feel good?
No.
The actress Isadora, she was legitimately pregnant during this whole season.
Totally.
Oh, yeah, that's right. She's like 9 months pregnant here.
Yeah.
No, she'd had the baby.
Oh, she did?
Yeah.
But they...
Oh, yes.
Or it's like V staring at me getting a blowjob. We have to stop.
I know.
Oh, boy.
Oh, here we go. I remember we had this discussion. I don't know if it was in the writer's room or with you and me, Bill, where I was like, how are you going to know that she's sticking her finger up his ass to make him come? And I think you did it very well, Bill.
Yes, he did.
It is like rent check. I go mop now.
That's awesome. So awesome.
Oh, V.
Are you trolling for dudes on Facebook now?
I don't know what I'm doing. Catching up with old friends, okay? Wow, Eddie Murphy, look at you.
The Eddie Murphy?
Different one. Guy I used to date in high school. He didn't look like this back then, though.
You know, I'm only 20 pounds away from looking like that guy.
Good try. Again. I'm gonna poke his ass, see what he's up to now.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Hello to you too, Mother.
Did you move out?
I don't want to talk about it.
Not here to talk. I'm here to knock some sense into you. See, there you right back. Pour me a Chablis.
That baby was a good baby for the whole scene.
You need to go home.
It's none of your business. Gentlemen, let me know when I can get you 2 more, okay?
Those babies need you.
Kev's got it covered.
V, you got a man that loves you.
He loves the babies more.
That is not true. Love is an infinite renewable source.
What?
Dr. Phil.
Mom, Kevin hasn't fucked me in almost a year.
Damn.
Exactly.
So that's why she's into Eddie Murphy now.
It was great fun.
From high school.
He's pretty muscular these days.
Our cast are like stallions. I mean, it's such a relief when the cast would come on because you know you're in good hands. You know that they're gonna show up, they'll deliver. You can put your attention elsewhere. I think when a director's get scared is when the scene isn't working and somebody can't act and there's no time to try to fix it. So, I don't know. I wrote Rossum here a fan letter after the episode.
I was so nervous for you to direct because, I mean, it's such like a power shift and a different kind of balance that I think all the cast was like simultaneously really super excited and nervous because we had no idea what you would be like as a director and if you'd be like, no, that was shit, do it again. But that would be out of character. And it was really, you're so sensitive and calm when you're directing. You would play your ukulele between takes and you might have felt like wound tight and stressed out, but it didn't seem like that on set at all.
Oh. Yeah, I was. 9 pages the first day, 9 1/4 the next day, 9 1/2 the third day. But, you know, I think it helps to be in the tribe. I can talk you actor to actor. And
Nothing. Never mind.
I think I can say things to, certainly this cast, to you folks, but actors in general that another director might have trouble saying.
Do you think it's because you understand what it is to act, and especially what it is to act within this show, and you know the characters so well, you know us so well?
Yeah. Like I'll see the lighting guys moving the lights. I'll say, what's up? And they say, oh, she's out of the light. So I say, no, leave the lights there. Hey, go get in your light. What's the matter with you? You know, another director might have trouble doing that, but, you know, I do the same thing. They treat actors, a lot of directors treat actors with kit gloves because they don't understand what they do. But I know what you do.
It's kit?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was kid.
I thought it was kid gloves.
Nope, kit.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What else did we learn today? Oh, House of Fire.
House of Fire.
Kit.
I feel like people always ask directors, like, how are your actors?
Yeah.
They never ask, like, how's the sound department doing? Actors are, like, treated, you're right, with kit gloves. It's like we're ferrets or something.
Yeah.
We're like a different species.
But I have the exact same experience myself. I've had it with Felicity. I'll leave my set and I'll go over to watch her acting, and we're shooting the breeze, and then she'll get up and do the scene, and I look, my jaw drops, and it looks impossible what she's doing. I have no idea how she's doing it, even though I just came from a set and was doing it myself. And to watch you folks doing this, I just thought, how in the hell do they do that?
I left them for like 2
This woman was great.
Yeah.
A lot of people came in and auditioned, and they had, they were just one note. She had a lot of levels to her, and we don't know her at all.
And she had empathy towards him, which I thought was important.
Yeah.
I mean, those people like that in those jobs, they're overworked, underpaid, but they have empathy.
Mm-hmm.
They do their best.
Yeah, you kept giving everybody that note, but a lot of people did not take it. She was great.
Yeah.
I painted this, and no one made fun of me.
Oh, here's the big monster scene.
Here's the big scene. There's a bag of flour.
Uncle Carl who made me his slave. What? Smells good. Where are you going?
Did you just say Carl made me his slave?
Yes.
Oh, boy.
Which he did.
At the beginning of the episode. If you had watched the episode.
I was watching.
If you watched it, you would have heard that line.
The sound is lowered.
No, I mean when it aired.
Okay.
Or maybe you read the
I was
script.
probably live tweeting it when it aired, okay?
Like they need balloons at this age.
I was asked, are you going to tweet during the episode? And I said, no, and I don't want anybody else tweeting either.
Did you guys sign for a registered letter this summer? I don't know.
Oh.
Does anyone think to get rid of the fucking junk mail?
Nicely written, Nance. It all comes together. I mean, all these little plots come together very nicely.
What I love about this scene too, and Lip's story, is how he's at a crossroads.
Yeah.
He's really thriving in school, but his old ways and his old home is pulling him away.
He's got to choose between his family and his future.
Yeah.
They're bringing him down.
Because of you guys.
I'm sorry, we didn't know.
I just had to take out a $5,000 cash advance, okay?
You spot me at 20.
Look, my credit is ruined because nobody told me about these goddamn fucking papers.
We're all adults here, Lip. Have to take responsibility for our own actions. We can't rely on each other.
Here she's getting an idea.
The big question is when to pull out the gun.
I love the fact that you're eating the mac and cheese out of the pan while this is happening.
I love that the fact that the kids are smart enough to run. A gun comes out. You know, nobody's brave. They're outside.
Maybe some Neapolitan ice cream.
You're acting psycho, Sammy!
If you don't get out right now, I will shoot you.
Go ahead. You don't have the guts. You see, I knew you weren't a real Gallagher.
Oh, that's the worst thing to say.
There's my flour bag.
You fucking nut.
Great coverage, Mace. Oh, no.
Salt to the wound.
Oh, no.
Like a house afire.
She wouldn't do it.
You need me.
She wouldn't do it.
Tell me you fucking need me!
And that's the title of the episode.
Tell me you fucking need me.
I
Oh, good Lord. Oh, good Lord. Oh, just.
Oh, Dad. I knew you did. Come on. Come on.
This character's so fucking bonkers.
She is nuts.
I knew you needed me.
I'm not sure she's my daughter.
In reality?
Yeah.
Nance, aren't you writing the next season? What are we revealing? Nothing. You didn't even tell me anything.
In episodes past, I kept describing her mother, and she kept saying, no, she didn't look like that. And I keep trying to figure out, which one was your mom?
Oh, here we go.
This is on the back lot at Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
On the original set that I think our showrunner John Wells built for ER.
That's right.
And this used to be, the diner used to be the cash and grab.
That's right.
So here's another repurposed set. Oh, I love this too. I loved that you were making out with him, and then I wrote that you see Jimmy in the, oh.
Look at the look on his face,
love
too.
That.
He's hurt.
He's here.
It's weird.
And we got so lucky with this fight. This is one of those situations you say, okay, that's it. We'll match to that. It was the first take, or perhaps the second take.
I love how
the table
smug.
thing wasn't planned, was it?
No, not at all.
He's so smug. He's such a... Oh.
Punch is so good.
No, I'm sorry.
My nose is not having a good week.
Chatwin's so funny.
Nice to meet you.
It's pretty clean.
He's so good.
You said you wanted to talk.
I did want to talk, and then I saw the smug look on his face. He's a dick, Fiona.
Oh, he said 2 words to you.
Well, maybe it's what you told me about him earlier. Maybe I just have a good sense of these
Okay,
things.
you had to punch him?
Right. Probably wasn't the smartest thing. I gotta go ice my hand, all right? I got a gig tomorrow.
That's it? You're just leaving?
Because you said you had unfinished business with him, right?
Don't get hit.
I'm probably biased. You deserve better than him.
Good line.
I don't think so.
Hey, I'm sitting right here.
Oh, I'm saying that she deserves better than him.
Oh.
No, I mean, not at this point. This ain't so good.
Yeah, you do need to decide what you're gonna do.
Why does this character keep having... Now I've got the writer, and I've got you sitting in one place and you can't leave. So why do you think Fiona keeps trying to define herself through men? Like, why can't you just have her be alone for a hot second?
All right, fine. We'll just have you sitting in a corner and not doing anything.
I'm not saying that, but women can do other things besides, like, fuck tons of men.
Maybe if you had a stable father figure.
And if you wore skimpy clothes when you were doing nothing.
I don't have a stable father figure, and I don't fuck tons of men.
It's not what I heard.
I know. A list was going through my head right now.
Okay,
Look at those titties.
okay.
Those things are beautiful. Ooh, hello, Eddie.
Is that what your Eddie looked like?
No.
Take Iggy. Your
Jaleel White? You waitressed with Jaleel White? Oh.
Oh, I had such great plans for this little gag. But then we ran out of time.
What's the gag?
Oh, it's one of those situations where I had 5 shots that I had to reduce to 2 because we were quickly running out of time. That's a nice That's
It's
nice
a beautiful scene.
I like that.
Yeah, beautiful shot.
This was the last shot that I seen that we shot with Chatwin, and I was legitimately so sad.
Yeah.
Except the punching part.
He was so pissed off that he wanted a big Harley.
I do love you, you know.
I love you too.
Yeah, I know. I didn't do that to him. We're fellow motorcycle riders. I couldn't do that.
You know Davy Holmes rides a motorcycle too?
I did know that.
He's another one of our writers.
But it's not who we are anymore.
Well, it could be.
This is the one you destroyed me in.
I used to like the danger. The not knowing who.
You did about 7 takes. I could have used any one of them.
I was crying writing it.
I'm not going to Dubai anymore.
What?
I canceled the trip.
I feel like there's a parallel universe where Justin and I are together.
Yeah.
It's on Showtime, I think.
I think so.
It's called Spin-Off.
This was the biggest job you've ever had.
I don't care about any of that. I want us.
It's like you just want to believe him, but you can still smell the scumbag underneath.
I know. His character came a long way from the first season.
Just tell me.
He went to the dark side.
Well, he was stealing cars.
Oh, who
But I
doesn't?
need something else now.
This is the line that killed me. I need you to let me go.
Yep.
But I know it's not you. Oof.
Nice work.
You have to let me go. You have to let me let you go.
It's making me cry now.
It does.
Do that for me.
Oh. Noise. Noise.
I just love it because it was a line that I felt very proud of because I have had that experience like where I just if the person's not gonna let me go, I can't do it myself. Like they need to do it for me.
And it's just bad. It's a bad relationship.
Yeah.
Take care of yourself, Fiona Gallagher.
I'm gonna go on my motorcycle now.
Whatever the hell your real name is.
My other bike's a Harley.
I swear.
Are we pretty? Was that really the end, Nancy? Are we really never going to see Jimmy Steve again?
Never say never.
Well, we'll probably see him now because we're going to just have Fiona sitting in a corner, not dating anybody.
Perfect.
So we'll need to fill some pages.
Hi, can I help you?
Yeah, hi. I need a mailbox. I don't want my
This guy's Gary Houston, the guy in the red shirt.
And you know him. I went to foreign acting school with him. Yeah?
Been in Chicago forever. He's a stalwart Chicago actor.
Oh, Ian.
I like the sound effect of his hands on the wall.
Was that written in, or did you add that?
I think I added that.
Yeah, I think you did too. I just had him pacing.
The guys that wrote Rudderless wrote this tune.
I was just thinking how nice this tune was.
Yeah.
I came to find you, not him. Wanted to apologize. I'm sorry I spied
We shot
on
this
you
so
for that
late on a
prick.
Friday night.
Yep.
This was our last. Was that still our last thing that we did? Or you had one more day, maybe?
Yeah, there's a little more. But we never went over. Never went over 12 hours. Which I remind Mr. Hisrich of often.
What? Jack's a good thief, Fiona, but a shitty person.
Jack.
Anyway, I gotta run. Maybe I'll see you around sometime.
Everybody likes you. She's hitting on you, girl.
Fiona's hot stuff. She's way cooler than me. Thanks for making me look cool on TV, Nancy.
No problem, sweetie.
Oh, you're so good to me.
I know. You'll still be cool sitting in the corner.
That was a nice look. That was a very nice look there.
Shot me.
Drastic times.
None of my kids have shot me.
They don't care about you as much as I do.
I have a bullet in my arm.
No, you don't. Just grazed ya. He loves you, Daddy.
It just grazed you.
Ouch.
Oh, Jesus.
I love you, Daddy.
Yeah, I love you too, Sammy.
What a witch.
It's funny how many people miss the tags. We always put tags that don't necessarily contribute to story, so that if people do miss them, they're not going to miss something. But it's one of our favorite things to do. A
Good
few
episode.
seconds.
Bill Macy directing.
Thank you so much.
Good episode,
Nice writing, Miss
Nancy
Nance.
P.
Thank you. Good episode.
You know, we've gotten a lot better at this 1 hour mark, too. You know, this 60 minutes is, normal television is, what, 42 minutes or something like that.